Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes! Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes! Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes! Here's Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes! Here's Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes! Here's Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes!
We continue our live coverage here at the Ynares Center. We've had 7 games already, 2 more to go, and we are now in our evening slate. At ito, bakbakan ng Bauan Cafe Uno kontra Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds in the 16 under. Best of 3 po ito, game number 1. We see here our games today. Tapos na po yung ating unang 7 laro, 2 more to go. And here, Bauan taking on Muntinlupa. Hello everyone who's watching us live. Ako po si Ken Pangilinan alongside Coach Noy Africa. Kanina, Coach, no, Leyte and Cavite City down the wire. Will we see another one here between itong Bauan and Muntinlupa?
Well, of course, earlier it was the 16 and under South Division. Number 4 versus number 5, but right now it's going to be number 2 Bauan against number 7 Muntinlupa. Of course, Bauan actually tied for first 8-2 with Davao, but winner over the other brought them down to number 2. And if we're looking at the seeding, this should be an easy victory for Bauan. But of course, we're Filipinos, we love the underdogs, and I wouldn't be surprised for the fans to be cheering for Muntinlupa in this ball game.
So simulan na natin. Let's turn you over to our game announcer.
Good evening, Junior MPBL fans, and welcome to Ynares Center here in Antipolo City. This is the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Playoffs, powered by TMT Play. This is the 16 under division, and it's the game 1 of the quarterfinals between the Bauan Cafe Uno and the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. And now it's time to meet the starters. First from your Bauan Cafe Uno. Power forward number 12, Mark Horomo. Small forward number 17, Thomas Purisima. Center number 99, Gene Rookid. Shooting guard number 11, Gillian Ynares. And at point guard number 7, Jarrell Prieto. Head coach for the Bauan Cafe Uno 16 under, Mr. Kane Bailon. And now here are the starters from your Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. Power forward number 11, Christian Reyes. Small forward number 21, Errol Piteros. Center number 8, Dave Maraig. Shooting guard number 6, Christian Lopez. And at point guard number 3, Cyrus Nambio. Head coach for the Muntinlupa JKLV Emerald 16 under, Mr. Robert Vidamo. Referees for this ball game, Jason Yap, Richard Borbe, Von Racho, and your crew chief, Dong Ramos. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Playoffs, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Let's check out the starters for both teams. For Bauan, it's Prieto, Kines, Horomo, Purisima, and Rookid. For Muntinlupa naman, it's Nambio, Lopez, Makaraig. In the middle, Reyes and Peteros. So second to the last game of our first 9-game slate. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Noy Africa, and CJ Ang. And Muntinlupa gets first crack at it. Peteros, early 3-pointer, actually a long 2. To open festivities here.
Well, if Muntinlupa wants to pull off this upset, it's going to take a monster effort coming from Errol Peteros, pretty much their leading scorer, averaging 11.5 points per game and 5 rebounds. And his partner, averaging a double-double, the big man in the middle, Dave Makaraig, averaging 10.6 points and 11 rebounds per game. But going to the other side for Bauan, you have 2 of the South Division's leading scorers, averaging pretty much 22 points per game each. You got Jamal Diaz, averaging 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists per game. And then you have Gillian Kines, averaging 21.9, 6.7 rebounds per game, 5 assists, and 3 steals.
Mamaya, makikita natin si Diaz, no, coming off the bench for Bauan.
And just imagine that luxury. You have one of the top 2 leading scorers in the tournament so far starting for you, and then you have the other guy coming off the bench in Jamal Diaz.
Undergoal stab is good coming from Christian Reyes. 4-0 start for the JKLV Emeralds. And ball will stay on the side of the guys in white. They are the number 2 seed, Coach Noy, itong Bauan, no? You mentioned their win-loss record, no? Tied for Davao, 8-2. Pero Davao nanalo sa matchup nila, kaya sila yung number 2.
Of course, itong Muntinlupa going through the play-in, finished at number 7, holding on to their positioning with a victory over San Pedro.
Yun.
So they keep the number 7 slot, and their prize is going up against pretty much one of the top 2 teams in the division in Bauan.
And coach, yung laban na yun, no? Laban sa San Pedro, it was a nail-biter, no? 53-52. So they were able to snatch the 7th seed and avoiding that yung matchup, yung knockout match naman between yung nanalo sa 9 and 10, no?
Well, if it's any indication here in the group stages match between Bauan and Muntinlupa, Bauan won but by a very close margin, only 4 points. So if you're Muntinlupa, you know that you can compete with this Bauan Cafe Uno squad. Let's see how that plays out today.
First 2 points for Bauan. Hailing from Batangas. And we've been there a few times, Coach Noy, in Bauan. Such a nice town. I'm sure the Batangueños are really proud. And ang ganda ng venue doon, no, Coach?
Well, actually, I've never been there.
Talaga ba? Hindi ba?
Sa ano lang hanggang Batangas State University,
okay.
which was actually the second day of games. We were there in Batangas.
Meanwhile, Dunes gets the hoop and the harm. Power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
No, itong si Gillian Ynares, when he's engaged, he is easily one of the hardest players to stop here in the 16 and under division. But there are, certain points of the game that I feel like he becomes disinterested. But definitely one of the more explosive players here.
6 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. And ball will go back to Bauan. So after a 4-0 start, agad naman bumawi ang Bauan with a 5 unanswered points of their own. Rokid sa bandang kanan, balik ulit kay Kines. Swings the ball. 3-pointer on its way. No good. Peteros nagmamadali. Almost losing the basketball, but it will stay on the guys in green with 18 seconds left sa kanilang shot clock. Peteros to trigger it in. Sees the pass. Takes that outside jumper. No good. Kines directing traffic. Attacks, pulls up. In and out. Lopez. Straight line. Oh, good pass. Good block as well. Coming from Kines. Prieto. Gets pumped. And a look at Coach Kane Bailon. Sorry, that was Coach Robert Vitamo. Hindi, tama. That was Coach Kane Bailon of Bauan earlier. Halfway point of the first. 5-4 Bauan with a 1-point lead. Good. Pumasok na dito.
Well, itong Bauan, of course, you know that they can run, but what can they do when the game slows down?
Prieto using his size to his advantage there. 7-4. So 7-0 run naman ang pinamalas dito ng Bauan. Lopez. and knocks down that three-pointer.
But right now for Muntinlupa, they have to be firing on all cylinders dahil yung firepower nitong Bauan Cafe Uno really just unlimited in supply right now.
Ynares drops it off. But that shot blocked by Magnaye. Sorry, that was Kabasag. The one-hander rattles out. Medyo napako na dito yung Muntinlupa, ha? Kabasag gets bumped by his own teammate and losing the basketball in the process.
That's really going to hurt. They cannot afford to have these kinds of miscommunication as you see Jamal Diaz checking in.
Canlas pinasok na din, no? JD Canlas. Now he's guarding Ynares. Again, pulls up. No. Peteros gets bumped by Ynares. Gillian Ynares called for his first.
And if you're Muntinlupa, you really want the pace of the game to crawl to a snail's pace, especially with the very much talented guards that Bauan Cafe Uno has.
So we're tied, 7 apiece. Peteros pivots, Canlas. No good. Bauan onto the front court. That's Diaz.
See there the conscious effort for Muntinlupa to get right back in transition.
Ang bilis ni Canlas. But hindi niya naipasok yung tira doon. Nambio, tumanggap. Balik kay Canlas. Against Ynares. Nambio drives. Just a foul. 2 free throws para dito kay Nambio.
Well, that's one way for Muntinlupa to get some points. Try to attack the basket and fish for those fouls.
Cyrus Nambio at the line. Gets the first. And they have a good-sized crowd behind their bench, tong Muntinlupa. Of course, managed by Asia Avellano, their team manager from Lasal. Na alam ko, kaklase ni Chok Pangilinan, no? There you go. You see there yung crowd natin, no? And also they have their coach Jack Ascueta, the guy in the brown polo shirt, as their consultant.
And you like how both teams having, you know, their respective crowds in attendance.
Umali, no. Battle for the loose ball. Diaz. Able to retrieve it. Ynares swings it to Diaz. No good on that three-pointer. Ball will swing to the side of Muntinlupa. Muntinlupa, sagot din. 5 straight points. It's been a game of run so far. Muntinlupa 4-0. Agad bumawi si Bauan. 7 straight points. And then the last 4 points scored by Muntinlupa. Del Rio, short stab. Can't get it to fall.
Right now, Muntinlupa keeping the game low scoring. And I think that's the only way for them to have a chance here.
Makaraig, dumukot sa ilalim.
And also when the game slows down, you're able to take advantage of a guy like Dave Makaraig.
7 straight before that nifty finish coming from Almasan. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Kabasag, bigay kay Peteros. Ynares with a defensive rebound. Siya na nagbaba, trying to bounce it off. A little too strong for Umali.
A little too strong and a little too low. Parang kulang sa pektus, hindi umangat yung bola eh. Nevertheless, good intention there for Ynares.
Pahinga muna siya dito ni Coach Kin Bailon. Canlas, directing traffic. 40 seconds left. Bigay kay Kabasag. Umatake. Sa loob ulit, makaraig. Jamal Diaz trying to escape the defense. Getalado. Nakuha ang bola para dito sa Muntinlupa. Umarao sa ilalim! And gets that finish inside.
Just keeping the dribble alive as Getalado makes a shot there.
11-2 run now for Muntinlupa. And again, Diaz, 4 straight points. As time expires and what has been a back and forth first quarter. And Muntinlupa in front kontra dito sa Bauan. 13-11. Let's check out the TMT play move of the game. And here, Getalado just really forcing the issue, getting past 2 defenders and using the rim as protection to get that shot up and in. His team up by 2. Second quarter in just a bit when we return.
Assistant coach Mac Bautista has mentioned that their head coach is not present due to a prior commitment in Baguio. As per Coach Bautista, they motivate their players through mental positivity. As for the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds, head coach Romel Balancho has mentioned that his philosophy in coaching is that he starts with defense, as the saying, defense is the best offense. As for playing time, Coach Balancho gives everyone equal opportunity, make the most out of it, and always be ready. We would like to thank our major sponsor, TMT Play, for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manlalarong kabataan. TMT Play, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years old and above. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, CJ Ang, na napakasipag. First go-to niya, no? 9 games agad, no?
Oh yeah. Already in game number 8. She's been here, what, 6 a.m.? Probably
5
earlier.
pa. 5 pa daw. 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
So, lagpas 12 hours na siya dito, no? Ano na ba? Ano oras na ba? Alas 7. So, 14 hours, no? And syempre, shoutout din sa ating matinik na floor director as, ayan, our fans in attendance. Cheering on, ito si Canlas, no? The Spitfire guard of Muntinlupa as Kabasag gets that one-hander to go. It's now 15-11, Muntinlupa. They are the 7th seed. Going up against the heavily favored Bauan, Cafe Uno. Oh, sa loob ulit, Diaz. And that end one play brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
If you're going up against a number 2 seed, you cannot afford to have these lapses in concentration, that time inability to box out, and Ynares able to save the basketball to a wide open Jamal Diaz underneath.
Jamal Diaz, 6 points already coming off the bench. And referee sorting things out here. So shoutout po sa ating mga manonood. I know some of you have been watching ever since the start. Maraming salamat po sa patuloy na pagtangkilik sa Junior MPBL ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. As Diaz, Mintes, agawan ng bola, babalik sa panig ng Bauan. But they have 11 seconds on their shot clock.
11 seconds.
And if you're Muntinlupa, you don't want to be giving extra possessions for Bauan Cafe Uno. Diaz will miss.
And a foul call against Bauan.
Number 12, Mark Romo, his second personal foul. Second team foul.
8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Canlas. Dami palang supporters si Canlas, ha? Gitalado, cross over, puts one up and in.
Gitalado getting another opportunity down low. Ready with 4 points.
Only 15 years old to si Earl Gitalado. Almasan, malakas. Prieto takes that three-pointer, no. Almasan again, bouncing it off, and Diaz scores.
Finishing in traffic that time. Jamal Diaz can hurt you in so many ways. Can bang with the big boys underneath and also has that ability to shoot from the outside.
Sa ito coming off the bench ito, Coach, no? Ito si Jamal Diaz, no?
Actually, unfair yung bench points nito statistics nitong Bauan
Talaga?
This kid is not a bench type of player.
Oh.
He plays starter minutes. He contributes starter type production. But nevertheless, of course, having that luxury of getting a guy like Jamal Diaz coming off the bench, really a luxury for Bauan Cafe Uno.
Looks like a player is hurt on the side of Bauan. So right now, it's Muntinlupa up 17-15. 7 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I think there's just some bleeding there on Prieto, and of course you're not allowed to play with blood on your body.
Timeout on the floor, magbabalik kami. Ito, patuloy aksyon dito sa Ynares Center in Antipolo. And we've got a close one so far. Muntinlupa up by 2. Ynares back on the floor, kicks it out, three-pointer. Clanks off the rim. Makaraig with the rebound. Gives it up to Canlas. Gets bumped. Second foul. Laban dito kay Ynares.
Ynares that time trying to anticipate the move, but being called for a block. And that will be the third personal on Gillian Ynares.
Gitalado so far has 4 points. The whirling dervish. That's good in a highlight, but good stop there by Del Rio.
So far, all the baskets of Gitalado has been highlights.
Spectacular fashion, no? Kabasag. Balik kay Gitalado. The fake. The scoop. Almost, but 2 free throws para dito kay Earl Gitalado.
Gitalado right now getting a lot of shots inside. Just keeping that dribble alive.
So Muntinlupa still in the driver's seat here, 17-15. You know, Coach, I love yung interviews kanina ng ating coaches in our previous game. Because they were talking about like some of their players being recognized by other schools and some of their players from obscure places in the provinces. And nakikilala na rin. And I think Coach John Robert Schweitzer alluded to this, na ang daming players from the province na syempre they're like a big fish in a small pond, namamayagpag sila doon. And then syempre pagdating dito, iba because the level of competition here is so fierce. We have a lot of players, a lot of teams. And I think safe to say as a foul call against Muntinlupa na ang daming natulungan ng junior MPBL in terms of not only giving them exposure but kumbaga, in terms of ang dami na nakakalaban, mga galing na teams, na players, they are forced to really develop their game, whether it's individually or as a team. And makikita natin, no, yung playoffs natin, almost all the games dikitan, and it's as a result of all these teams, their preparation and dedication to their craft.
Well, actually, kanina si Coach Ran Z. Miranda for Cavite was actually saying na, yun nga, being able to produce talent. So before, these kids were playing in the streets, and now they're able to catch on with some schools.
Ito, hiling muna ng timeout ang Bauan. They are down by 3, 18-15. We're still here at the Ynares Center in Antipolo. And right now, it's been a slow affair here in the second corner. Let's turn you over to CJ Ang for this report.
Coach Mac Bautista has mentioned kanina that the qualities that they are looking for in a player is hardworking, may disiplina at respeto. Their advantage in this game is that they have won over this team already in the elimination round. Key players Diaz and Ynares are both aggressive, has good offense, and a true tandem. At walang kakaba-kaba. Nagtitiktok pa sila kanina when I entered the dugout. Someone to look up to nga talaga as players na hindi kinakabahan each and every game. Abangan na lang natin kung anong kalalabasan ng kanilang dance video. Back to the panel.
Ang si CJ Ang lang, no? Mahilig mag-TikTok. Di ba? What a good report coming from CJ Ang. And let's see, no? Mag-translate kayo pag TikTok nila sa laro nila dito, Coach Noy.
And you like how our courtside reporters, you know, treat them as persons, you know. They have a life outside of basketball.
Oo
And
naman.
of course, these young kids in Diaz and Ynares, really one of the more dynamic duos here in the 16 and under division.
And just wanna shout out, no, and give our prayers to Michael Fallar, who was unfortunately, he was injured. This is for Manila, no? He was injured, yung 14 under player ng Manila last Sunday. It did not look good, no? But, you know, alam naman natin yung mga manlalaro natin, very young. Yung passion nila for the game, and, you know, just gonna wish him a speedy recovery in his young career.
Well, first and foremost, of course, we want that speedy recovery, and you know, it's gonna take a long process to get back into playing the game at your current level, but it's gonna take a lot of hard work, and we're hoping that you make yours get all the way back.
Si Jamal Diaz, no? Aggressive talaga.
Well, that's what makes him one of the top scorers in our league, being able to get to the free throw line.
Jamal Diaz off the bench, like you said, averaging 22.4 points.
He's actually the top scorer in the league, a little by a few percentage points ahead of Gillian Ynares. So
sila yung 1 and 2, ah.
And the leading scorer in the league comes off the bench.
Grabe, ibang klase, no? Just goes to show you the firepower that Bauan possesses here. Canlas floats one up. clanks off the rim. Ball will stay on the side of Muntinlupa. 13 seconds left sa kanyang shot clock. Solema fakes, drives baseline, goes up. And mapupunta na ang bola sa panig ng Bauan. But Bauan now Muntinlupa still in the lead here, 18-17.
And right now, they're still keeping the game low scoring. And that is giving them a shot here at upsetting the number 2 team.
Step back jumper. Mintes sa loob. Del Rio able to follow it up. And now they have the lead. Itong Bauan, 19-18. Getalado, Pinoy step. Can't get the bounce. Block from behind was Kabasag. Mingi ng foul doon si Coach Robert Vidamo.
You like how Kabasag just snatched that ball out of mid-air. Unfortunately, the defense ready for that block.
Under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Bauan has taken the lead here, 19-18. Muntinlupa with the possession. Lopez hands it off to Getalado. Solema spins, kissing it off the glass and in.
I'm wondering if meron bang mga spin drills dito sa Muntinlupa. We've seen Getalado doing that earlier.
Oh, ito pa. Sama dyan si Diaz. Mintes. Forward pass. And all alone, 2 points para dito kay Solema.
If you're Bauan, Cafe Uno, you don't want this Muntinlupa squad hanging around. It has been a total team effort so far for Muntinlupa.
And they've been forcing steals. Ito Getalado, bigay kay Lopez. Medyo nagmadali doon. Call for a traveling violation. So 4 straight points by Muntinlupa after Bauan momentarily grabbed the lead back. Ynares has 2 fouls. Being pounded. Give and go. Drop pass. Good play coming from the Bauan Cafe Uno.
Ynares that time finding an open teammate underneath.
Tabatang angas. Another steal. Ynares recovers. Spins. Pulls up. That's short. Another good pass. Kabasag. Able to recover but unable to convert. He gets a second try at it and this time he won't be denied.
That time Kabasag just continuing to make himself available. And a great pass there for the easy 2.
24-21. Jamal Diaz. Good. Balik kay Diaz. Talagang gusto niyang ikutan yung depensa nito Muntinlupa. But that time around, able to draw a foul.
Like how he wanted to split the double team with a reverse spin that time.
Not happy there was Coach Robert Vidamo.
Well, if the contact wasn't called, that could have been a traveling there for Jamal Diaz.
Siya ang feeling, sorry Coach Noy, ang feeling niya siguro dun, pinwersa na ni Diaz eh. So why would you give him the advantage? Di ba? Siya yung, kumbaga siya yung nag-initiate ng contact dun. But alas, 1 out of 2 at the line. Coach Noy, what has been working so far para dito sa Muntinlupa? But before you answer that question, meron tayong timeout. And ito lamang dito ang Muntinlupa, 24-22, 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's check out our Jinky Skin face of the game. Ayan. Sinusuportahan niya. Itong si Mr. Canlas, that's JD Canlas of Muntinlupa. Jinky skin lang yan. Time out on the floor, magbabalik kami. Down to the final 26 seconds of the first half. Low-scoring affair. Muntinlupa still up here, 24-22. A steal. Jamal Diaz bouncing it off. Ynares goes all the way.
They're going to call an offensive foul here on Jamal Diaz, trying to clear the way for Ynares. Although I think it was unnecessary because Ynares was really way ahead of the defense.
Sayang yun if you're Bauan. You could have tied the ball game there, but instead, 12 seconds left. Lamang dito ang Muntinlupa, 24-22. Check out again what happened. Ito, nakaagaw, Jamal Diaz. Forward pass. Binangga. Itong si si Christian Reyes of Muntinlupa.
So like it was unnecessary because Ynares was way ahead and you cannot impede the progress of the defensive player, especially not that way. And you have to be subtle with that move. The player I remember who does that very well, Robert Jaworski. No, he dishes it off, creates that space, not seemingly obvious.
Imbis na nakatablay Bauan, pwede pang dagdagan ng Muntinlupa ang kalamangan. Getalado! Oh! What a way to punctuate the first half by Earl Getalado. And that will count. Man, what a move. Let's see that one more time. The spin, the Pinoy step, and the finish. Halftime score, Muntinlupa up 26-22. Still 4.5 seconds remaining. We'll be right back. .5 seconds remaining. Let's see if Bauan can decrease the lead here. Naagaw ni Kabasag. Solema, the heave. Oh, good line. At ayan na nga po, pagtatapos ng ating first half. Muntinlupa just pushing the right button so far as they lead by 4. Let's check out the TMT play. Move of the game. At walang iba kundi ito kaaibang galaw ni Earl Getalado. And just flips it up after that spin and Pinoy step. And Muntinlupa in front at the half, 26-22. We'll pause for a break. We'll return.
sa Wagan. Kicks it out. Doliente, step back. Goes up. Yes!
And ito, Coach Noy, no? Low-scoring affair in the first half. 26-22 lamang dito ang Muntinlupa by 4 against Bauan, who is the number 2 seed in this quarterfinals matchup that we have.
Well, definitely, Muntinlupa looks like they've been following their game plan. I'm assuming they're trying to make the pace really slow. You don't want to engage itong Bauan Cafe Uno in a foot race. And from the field, so far, Muntinlupa, 36% from the field, only 26% for Bauan. And both teams actually struggling from the three-point area. Bauan, 0 out of 10. 1 out of 7 for Muntinlupa. And I think a key stat here, although Bauan with 5 fast break points against just 2 for Muntinlupa, it's Muntinlupa's ability to control the pace, to not allow Bauan again to get their running game going. And in this game, so far, Jamal Diaz leading the way for Bauan with 9 points, while for Muntinlupa, it has been Getalado really getting away with a lot of shots underneath, doing a spin cycle clinic out here in the Ynares Center in Antipolo.
At pareho yan, off the bench, Getalado, 7.
And Jamal Diaz with 9.
So first 2 points belongs to Muntinlupa. They now have a 6-point lead. Inside, nakabawi naman itong Bauan.
Rocket with his first 2 points, averaging 2 points, 3 rebounds and 3 assists.
Muntinlupa with a 4-point lead. Veteros skips inside and gets it off the glass and in.
Veteros not really scoring heavily here after that first long 2-pointer.
Ynares has been quiet. But the bullet pass inside leads to a basket galing dito kay Mark Prince Joromo.
Well, more than the 22 points, I think really the value of Ynares is the ability to create shots for his teammates. And so far now with 4 assists, despite only 3 points.
And siya rin ang leading assist man nila, no? 5.3 assists per game to go along with this 21.9 points.
Actually, going back to your point earlier, you know, having players coming from all over the Philippines, playing here in the junior MPBL. Itong si Errol John Peteros, if I'm not mistaken, hails from South Cotabato, but plays for Muntinlupa.
That's an interesting fact right there. And here he is at the line. Mintes yung pangalawa. So just a 5-point lead. There's si Ynares, no? Tall point guard for Coach Kane Bailon. Here he is receiving the pass against Lopez. Drives middle. Floats one up and in.
Actually, I was talking to Coach Irvin. Itong si Gillian Kines used to play for him. Easily one of the more talented players that he's handled. Just, you know, during certain points in the game, just seems disinterested. But sometimes it's really a pitfall of very good players. Sometimes they get bored. Especially when they know they can get away with anything on the court.
Yung demeanor niya kasi parang nonchalant lang. Ito. That pass goes to Rokid. Jamal Diaz starting the third. Del Rio pinasok. Labas muna itong si Joromo. 18 seconds sa shot clock ng Bauan. Ynares almost losing the basketball, but ball will stay on the side of the guys in white. Mukhang may technical foul na itatawag laban dito sa Muntinlupa. Let's wait for the verdict here. With 31, 28.
Failure to have his 5 players inside the court. Technical free throw
Really?
for Bauan.
So they only had 4 players on the court.
That's according to what our game announcer just announced. No? So Jamal Diaz, technical free throw, Mintes.
So far, Jamal Diaz from the line, 3 out of 6.
Not a good shooting clip, only 50%. 15 seconds sa shot clock nitong mga nakaputi. The drive inside by Bukid. Put back attempt is successful. Baka dito kay Prieto.
That's already 6 rebounds to go with 4 points for Prieto.
Getalado hands it off to Nambio. Getalago tumanggap. One-hander, short. Jamal Diaz with a running start. Nasundutan sa likod ni Getalado. And caught reaching in was Rockid against Lopez.
So right now, if you're Muntinlupa, really a very crucial juncture of the game. Some teams really just come out of halftime breaks strong, and Bauan right now trying to get their a lead back.
Nambio, one-hander, gives Muntinlupa a 3-point lead. So ito the JKLV Emeralds just hanging on here. And ito, nakaagaw na naman si Getalado. One guy to beat, a Pinoy step, and the finish!
I haven't seen him just go straight to the basket, really. Just a lot of moves in the repertoire.
Signature move niya yan, yung spin sa Pinoy step talaga eh. This guy is only 15 years old. Ito si Earl Getalado. Nambio trying to that floater once again as Ynares called for a foul after securing that rebound. Past the halfway point of the third, 35-30 in favor of Muntinlupa. Four minutes and 46 seconds remaining. So Bauan has been playing catch-up so far in this ball game. Gustong gumaya ni Jamal Diaz with his own version of that Pinoy step, but able to draw that foul.
I'm actually looking forward for the next season ng ating junior MPBL, and seeing guys like Earl Getalado have a few months more of experience, and being still eligible to play for the 16 and under division ng ating junior MPBL.
Good pass, Del Rio. No, Prieto again. Goes up, gets the bang and the bucket. And that power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the junior MPBL.
If you're Muntinlupa, that's the last thing you want, not being able to box out someone who is just head and shoulders over everybody. Prieto looking to complete a 3-point play, but will miss the free throw.
Getalado ulit. What will he do? He stops. Naagawan ni Del Rio. Lead down to 3. Jamal Diaz. No foul call. Replay on. Umali. And Getalado with the rebound, but hounded by 3 white jerseys. It will stay on the side of the JKLV Emeralds. Lucky break there for Getalado.
That's right. If itong Bauan Kapiuno would have been able to retrieve that basketball, that was a 3-on-1 for them.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left. What has been a very low-scoring ball game so far, Coach Noy.
And playing into what the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds wants this game to be.
Getalado, the shot fake. Statue of Liberty shot, hindi gumana para dito kay Kabasag.
That foul will put Muntinlupa in the penalty. Still about 3 minutes to go.
Chance here to inch closer. So far, Ynares, quiet ball game, only 5 points.
2 free throws for
But contributing in every other way already with 6 rebounds and 4 assists.
7 rebounds na yan eh. Plus 4 assists. So 6, 7, and 4 for Mr. Ynares. Gets the friendly roll on that one. So down to a 1-point lead. Bauan, the number 2 seed, has been playing catch-up here in game number 1 so far. Laban dito sa Muntinlupa.
If you're Muntinlupa, you know that Bauan only needs to flip a switch. And the game could be over in just an instant.
Hilig din ng Bio sa mga one-hander na yun. You know? Isa pa. Sumubok-tubukot. Tries to save the ball. And it will go back to Bauan. So a golden opportunity here for the guys in white to take the lead. Ynares, Muntinlupa in penalty already. At yan na nga yung sinasabi ko, Coach Noy. You give 2 free throws to a team trying to get back in this ball game. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third.
For all the discipline that Muntinlupa has played with for the first 3 quarters, right now they're giving up fouls in the backcourt and giving free throws to Bauan Cafiuno.
Mintis nga lang unang free throw ni Ynares. But yun, pasok yung pangalawa. Tabla na tayo, 35 all. Nambio, tumanggap ng pasa. Tries to send it off. Ito, pagkaataon ng Bauan na maalamang dito. Sa loob. Lopez behind the back. On the left flank, kick out pass. Nambio slips. Wet spot on the floor there. Players scrambling to get that ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to the side of the Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds.
Muntinlupa lucky to still have the lead here. They've been turning the ball over the past few sequences.
Baaraig. Hands it off to Lopez. Si Canlas, di pa nila binabalik dito. Has provided that energy in the second quarter. Getalado. Pupunta siya sa free throw line. 2 free throws para dito kay Earl Getalado.
Very fiery competitor here. Itong si Getalado, not really afraid to get into the paint where the big guys are.
You could really see in his face, in his body language, exuding that confidence. No? And dare I say, yung swag, no? Meron
yeah, there is. There definitely
Diba?
is. You know, the audacity to go into the lane and just keep using those spin moves, those Pinoy steps, all those kinds of counters. At 15 years old.
Yeah. Oh, that was a long one-handed floater galing dito kay Purisima.
And there's no way to defend that shot actually. Contra Chempo right before the defense closes out.
Lopez off the mark. Getalado fakes that pass. Spins, almost losing it. Recovered by Nambio, off to the right. Yeah. And a foul against Muntinlupa again. They are over the foul limit.
His second personal foul penalty.
It's gonna be 2 shots now for Bauan.
2 free throws.
Nagtuluan sa ilalim si Prieto at si Reyes. Easy call. Prieto in good rebounding position. But mintis ang kanyang unang free throw.
Opportunity to pull ahead for Bauan.
Second shot. In and out. So this remains a tied ball game. Under a minute left. It's gonna be a foul call against Bauan.
Number 17, Thomas Bellissima, his first personal foul, 14 foul.
14 foul. Next foul will send Muntinlupa at the line. 50 seconds remaining. Getalado being hounded here by Magnaye. Stops on a dime and puts that up and in.
Interesting how, impressive how he kept his feet on the floor. And yet another spectacular basket coming from Getalado.
And naka-recover doon ang Bauan after Ynares ran into a brick wall. Prieto again underneath. Getalado, the shimmy. Oh, the Pinoy step once again. Kinulang sa pektos. Bauan, pagkakataon lumamang ulit, 39 all. Natawagan ng traveling doon si Magnaye. Probably could have pulled it out and go for that last shot. Although, you can't blame him dahil nakita niya may advantage in numbers. Oh, what a pass. Lopez, though. And that will signal the end of what was a wild third quarter, Coach Noy. And tabla tayo after 3 heart-stopping quarters. Let's check out the TMT play move of the game. At ito, Earl Getalado sizing up his defender, sidestep. And gets that one to go. 13 points for Earl Getalado, but tumabla na dito ang Bauan. 39 all, fourth quarter in just a bit when we return.
Assistant Coach ng Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds, Assistant Coach Dean Carlos. Coach, very tight game, no? How are you planning to take the lead in this game?
Siguro mas mahigpitan lang namin yung depensa namin kasi may game plan naman kami para sa kanila. Pinagandaan din naman namin. So kailangan lang namin i-execute yung game plan.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin or pasalamatan, especially yung supporters nyo na narito sa venue?
Yung JKLB family lang, saka yung RGG family, Emeralds Basketball family, at saka lahat ng parents ng mga bata na kada laro laging nandito. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Coach. Before anything else, we would like to thank our major sponsor, TMT Play, for being our constant companion here in the Junior MPBL para suportahan ang ating mga manalarong kabataan. TMT Play, unleash your casino adventure. Gaming is for 21 years old and above only. Keep it fun, mga kaliga. Game responsibly. Parental supervision is advised. Back to the panel.
Maraming salamat,
Thank you,
CJ
Coach.
Am. Fourth quarter now underway, 39 all. Bauan, the number 2 seed. They are trying to avoid the upset, and that's a good start. Ynares firing a free, and miscommunication naman on the side of Muntinlupa to open the fourth.
And so far, a nightmarish first 10 seconds for Muntinlupa. They give up a 3 and throw the ball away.
Nagsisimula nang uminit. Ito si Ynares. He now has 11 points. 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He was really quiet in the first half. Peteros. So Bauan really denying ito si Getalado, no?
Well, that's really the effect of what he's been doing for the first 3 quarters, and it's time now for Errol John Peteros to take the game over.
Lopez with a running start. Nasundutan ni Ynares. Nagmamadali. Hands it off and good drop pass. 5th assist leading to that basket by Purisima.
That's really what makes Ynares a very interesting player, that ability to set up his teammates.
Ang mga Josh Giddey yan no? Tall guard. Can create for his teammates. Score when he wants to. Crowd ng Muntinlupa, medyo nanahimik na dito, no? Dahil nga maganda yung naging simula. At pagtatapos naman ng third quarter nitong Bauan. Getalado. Attacks. Again, the steal. Jamal Diaz against Peteros. As Peteros falls down on the floor. Quickly gets up.
You like the show of sportsmanship for the players here. Even before Diaz got to Peteros to get him up to his feet, you have Ynares picking up their opponent there.
Jamal Diaz so far, as he misses the first 9 points. Struggling at the line though, 3 out of 7.
Might be the shimmy right before he takes the free throw.
Oh, yan. Pang Anpon Walker. Oh, in and out on the second. Jamal Diaz so far, only 37.5% from that 15-foot line. And this remains a 5-point ball game. So a 7-0 run by Bauan. Gusto ilang dagdagan yan. Diaz, one kind of beat. And it's good. And forcing the hand of Coach Robert Vitamo. This is now a 7-point ball game, 46-39. And Bauan, who trailed for majority of the first 2 quarters and on the early portion of the third, this is now a 9-0 blast as they now have a 7-point lead, 46-39 early here in the fourth quarter, Coach Noy.
Well, Muntinlupa for 3 quarters was able to hold off Bauan Cafiuno, but right now, Bauan Cafiuno being able to run in transition. So it's up to Muntinlupa to, go back to the grind here.
Itong JKLV Emeralds, no? They are having a hard time putting the ball in the basket here in the fourth. Ito si Canlas, pinasok na ulit. We've been wondering why he has been riding on the bench, no? Ngayon lang siya pinasok ulit. As ito rin, si Kabasag. He will troop to the line for 2 shots.
And I think it's actually the stellar play coming from Earl Getalado that has allowed him to get some of the minutes here of Jeff Canlas.
Kabasag, 5 points, 6 rebounds. Ito yung supporters ni JD Canlas. In fact, that girl holding that banner was our Jinky Skin Face of the Day. Eh kayo, no? Yung mga ating mga ate na gustong suportahan kanilang mga kapatid, gusto yung pumunta sa venue, ma-feature kayo, mapili kayong ating Jinky Skin Face of the Day. And Canlas, forward pass, Kabasag, tough angle. Purisima. Their team up by 5. Prieto losing the handle.
Got the ball too early there, not necessarily a scoring position for Prieto.
Solema, sidestep. Wala. Rebound here by Ynares onto the front court. Drop pass. Jamal Diaz will head to the line for 2.
Ynares knew right there that he should have given the pass earlier to Purissima. But of course, when you have Jamal Diaz on your right side, you cannot help but to look to pass it to him.
Second team foul, substitution.
Si Goed. Sorry, that was Horomo checking back in for Bauan. Coach Raymond Valenzuela is the one sitting there at the baseline. The guy in white t-shirt as Jamal Diaz continues to struggle at the line. 3 out of 9 so far. Finally, knocks that one down.
Losing the shimmy that time.
Hindi ba yung
Hindi
ginamit?
siya nag-shimmy that
Oo.
time.
47-41. Canlas. Although scoreless, like we said, yung energy and able to dish that one to Kabasag. Cuts the lead down to 4. Ynares, top of the key, laban kay Getalado. Delrio offering a pick. Ynares, crossover. And called for a traveling violation.
Right now, Muntinlupa will need to rely on that a great defensive effort. So far, they've contained the tandem of Ynares and Diaz to 23 points combined, and these are players averaging 22 points each.
Getalado, nasundutan ni Ynares. This has been a fun matchup, these two. And counter steal here, Muntinlupa with a opportunity. Canlas finally gets his first field goal.
So Canlas, despite being quiet for the first 3 quarters, finally scoring his first basket.
And more importantly, cutting the lead down to 2. Kabasag tracks down the miss. Gives it up to Canlas. Attacks. Oh, good drop pass. And Makaraig will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Well, Makaraig has been quiet on the offensive end, only 2 points, but his usual 8 rebounds, his usual interior presence, especially on the rebounding and on the defensive end. But will definitely need to help his teammates if they want to pull off the upset here.
Makes the first of 2. Muntinlupa, after being down by 7 points earlier, they draw to within 1. Chance here to lead. Offensive rebound by Beteros. Maaraig secures it. Canlas steps in for a 3, and he knocks it down. And Canlas, big 3-pointer, 49-47. Muntinlupa up by 2. And Muntinlupa countering with a run of their own. This is now a 10-1 run by the JKLV Emeralds as they retake the lead 49-47. Once again, Ken Pangilinan alongside Coach Noy Africa and CJ Ang, our courtside reporter. 4 minutes gone by in the 4th. Jamal Diaz wills that one home.
And you know, the big game players will be the one scoring in the end game.
Yetalado. In and out. Battle for the ball. Won by Diaz. Onto the front court. Pulls up. And 4 straight points for Jamal Diaz. And he gets warned for faking a foul.
And right now, it's going to be the team that will make the telling run, that will be pulling off this victory.
And Bauan denying the ball handlers itong Muntinlupa. Jamal Diaz. Naagaw ang bola. Maaraig, huffing and puffing, gives it to Canlas. Peteros drives, kick out pass, Canlas. Knocking down his second free.
Scoring all of its 8 points here in the fourth quarter.
Sabi ko sa iyo, Coach, kanina hinahanap natin na si Canlas eh. Short on that jumper was Ynares. He fakes, forces one up and in. And that power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
That actually looked like a bad shot for Gillian Ynares. It's not only make the basket, but able to fish a foul.
Gillian Ynares, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. And a chance to increase their lead here with 4 minutes and 25 seconds in the fourth. That's 14 points now. And a foul call against Bauan. Only their 14th foul, but next foul will put Muntinlupa counter at the free throw line.
That's going to be 4 personals on Gillian Ynares.
Something to watch. Still a lot of time left. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Canlas, all 8 of his points here in the fourth. Dureza offering a pick and a moving one at that. Kaya tinawagan siya ng offensive foul.
Offensive foul number 2, Miguel Dureza hits second personal foul.
Dureza only has played less than 3 minutes that time, trying to chase the defensive player. Will be called for the illegal screen.
Jamal Diaz fires. Battle for the rebound. Yetalado gets it. Canlas challenging Diaz and winning that battle.
That just makes Barangay Canlas go wild right there.
54 all. Pull up 3. Way short. Little bit rush on that one was Ynares. Yetalado bringing the ball up to the front court. Canlas being denied, so Yetalado launches. And ball will go back to Bauan. Tabla tayo, Coach Noy. 54 all, 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Bauan, the number 2 seed. Laban sa 7th ranked Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. Ynares, 10 seconds, island shot clock. He drives and gets the bump. And the bucket there. Giving the lead back to his team by 2. 16 points for Gillian Ynares. 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. look at the huddle here of the JKLV Emeralds. They were in the driver's seat for the majority of the first half. But Bauan just able to come back. They now have a 2-point lead, 56-54. But itong kagandahan ng playoffs, Coach Noy, no? Nothing certain here. You throw the team standings and stats out of the window. Especially here, it's a best-of-3 affair.
Yeah, that's right. There's no real advantage for being the higher seed. But right now, Bauan looking to preserve that higher seed advantage.
Jamal Diaz, 16 points. And he connects on that mid-range jumper.
So he's been struggling from the field, but Jamal Diaz continuing to be confident with his shots.
Teteros off the mark. Jamal Diaz will slow things down here. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. Double high screen offered. Umali, too strong on that 3-point attempt. Prieto giving them another possession. 10 seconds remaining. Giles kontra kay Getalado. Drives baseline. And got called, warding off, and that's 5 fouls. Huge development here for Bauan.
Ynares will finish with 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Together with 2 steals and 2 blocks. But hopefully him fouling out will not be a detriment to the campaign of Bauan Uno here in the first game of the best-of-3.
But here, golden opportunity for Muntinlupa as we now hit the 2-minute mark of the fourth. Mintis doon ang 3-point attempt ni Canlas. He gets the ball back, top of the key. 8 seconds left sa kanilang shot clock. Getalado, Ekinambio, Canlas. This time from the left flank. And drills in that huge 3 to cut the lead to 1.
All 13 points coming in the fourth quarter. A forgotten man, itong si Canlas.
Man, what a huge quarter from J.D. Canlas. Diaz. Oh, what an enormous jumper coming from Diaz. Canlas trying to answer, no. Ball goes back to Bauan. And 79 seconds remaining. Timeout requested here. Bauan up 60-57. And we're still here at the Ynares Center in Antipolo, and Bauan holding on to a 3-point lead, 60-57, 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Again, Pangilinan, Coach Noy Africa, and CJ Ang on the call. No more Jillian Kines fouling out of this ball game, but Jamal Diaz has been huge. 20 points. He will look to add more to his total, but that time dishing it off. Umali Unable to convert on that open three-point attempt. Ball will stay on the side of Bauan. Fresh 14 on their shot clock. Baseline inbound Del Rio. Both teams each have one timeout remaining. Depende lang view to, no?
That's actually last touch on Muntinlupa. Confirms the call on the floor.
Diaz again with a pull-up jumper. No, he tries to get his own miss, and he does, giving them another possession. Diaz against two green jerseys. Del Rio, short. And they will run out of shot clock here. 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
Jamal Diaz has been forcing some shots, although he's made two of them, two big baskets here in the last few minutes.
Speaking of big baskets, three three-pointers by Canlas here in the fourth. Betalado spins. Caraig trying to secure it, but Bauan gets the basketball back. No need to foul if you're Muntinlupa. But they try to pressure the ball. Diaz, Prieto, Umali floats one up. No! And a chance here for Muntinlupa. Canlas, forward pass. Maaray to Kabasag. And cuts the lead down to one with 15 seconds left. And good fast break galing dito sa Muntinlupa. 60-59, 15 seconds remaining. We'll be right back. Coach Jack Ascueta taking over the huddle here. And what will you do if you're Bauan here, up by one, 60-59? So Muntinlupa. Obviously, they'll try to go for that quick steal. If not, they will foul. Time not on their side, down by one.
Let's see if Bauan chooses to inbound the ball from the half court. If they inbound from the back court, they're gonna have all of that 15 seconds to waste.
Kundo coach, you could argue rin na i-inbound mo na sa front court kasi that's 1.1 second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And you're actually expecting Muntinlupa to foul if they do not get that steal.
Exactly. Although, Muntinlupa still has one timeout left. Are you leaving to chance na let them burn the clock but only have 1.1 seconds remaining for
Most
you?
definitely not. They're gonna have to foul here if they don't get a steal. But if you're Bauan, who do you put the ball? Whose hands Jamal Diaz has been struggling from the free throw line in this game.
And they get it to Del Rio. Ayan, they're going for the steal. Almost. And they pull it out. Smart play. Smart play by Prieto there. Not forcing that shot. And Jamal Diaz will head to the line, shooting two.
Really like how Prieto showing the maturity there. You could have forgiven him if he went for that shot. Natakam kumbaga, but really using some smarts here. And let's see now Diaz going to the free throw line. So far, 4 out of 10 from the free throw line. Let's see if he still does his shimmy here.
Pressure back free throws coming from Diaz. Knocks down the first.
But even if he makes this, it's still a one-possession ball game.
Expect a timeout if you're Muntinlupa. Diaz. Short. Here we go, Muntinlupa, 3 seconds. A foul! Oh, that's huge. Bauan over the foul limit.
Sending Nambio to the free throw line.
And it's Nambio's turn to put himself in the pressure cooker.
And so far, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line in this ball game.
Oh, a miss. 2.2 seconds left. He would have to miss this free throw and hope that his teammate or himself can get that offensive rebound. If you're Bauan, you have to box out, especially to si Maaraig rather. Second free throw. The intentional miss. Oops, lane violation tinawag. Laban dito sa Bauan.
That is actually a good intentional miss for Nambio. Let's see if he can do that again.
Presence of mind by Nambio. Oh, Maaraig gets it! What's one up? No! And that does it for this ball game. Bauan hanging on. And what a finish here, Coach Noy.
Most definitely, and it took all of 40 minutes to decide a winner here. Maaraig had a shot right there. But luckily for Bauan Cafiuno, and I have to say they're very lucky to come out with a win here. Very game effort coming from Muntinlupa.
And that TMT play moved the game courtesy of Jamal Diaz, who led his team in scoring with 21 points despite that poor shooting from the free throw line. But
Gillian.
Nambio actually did a good job of missing that free throw and giving them another shot, no? Kasi usually, Coach Noy, ang hirap gawin niya.
Yep, and he did it actually twice.
Oo.
Yun nga lang noon na lane violation.
But credit to him. But unfortunately for them, they come up short here after leading for the majority of this ball game. Bauan, the number 2 seed, taking care of business. They win this one 61-59. Let's turn you over to our TNT player of the game. Kasama namin yun si CJ Ang.
Player of the game from the Bauan Cafe Uno, Gillian Quinez. Gillian, close game. What did Coach tell you during the timeouts to finally bring home this game's win?
Sabi ni Coach sa amin, mag-focus lang daw kami sa game. Saka yung disiplina din namin sa team para mauwi namin yung panalo ngayong gabi.
Gillian, meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan, especially yung supporters nyo na narito sa venue?
Shoutout sa family ko, saka thank you kay God sa pag-guide sa amin. Saka shoutout sa mga supporters ng Bauan. Yun lang.
There you have it, the best player of the game. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, CJ. And Bauan able to come back and defeat itong Muntinlupa. JKLV Emerald 61-59 is our final score. Up next, Las Piñas will take on Imos again in the 16-under division matchups. South Division quarterfinals. Tutulayo dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL ng Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.